Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 15th through the 21st. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. Alrighty, the overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of action-driven types of energies in this reading, and it's like, it's a Taurus reading. How is there so much movement? But okay, yeah. You want to do something about something, I don't know, or something's kind of moving towards you. We shall see. In the recent past, the Seven of Swords, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. I see you moving away from something, and then I kind of see the universe right there behind you saying, finally, you're right on track. Or you're back on track or something. Because you are moving from something. Okay. So you're I don't know. Hold on. Because it's a process. You walking away from something, there is definitely a process. And I don't see the process completed. But I do see you starting to make those steps. And that's when I see the universe being like cheering right there behind you. Anyways. In the current situation, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you are going ahead with that process. You're working on it to complete the process of leaving something behind. So there's a lot of, again, a lot of action, a lot of driven type of an energy here on your side, like you're doing. Getting shit done here. Okay. In the immediate future, the Lovers, the Star, the Tower. This kind of hits you like a big ass aha moment, like a big realization of where your heart belongs. In all honesty, it's kind of falling as like, oh, that's where I belong, you know, type of a deal. But like it hits you like a friggin' train, and there is a very strong connection here that shows up. So I don't know if that's physically there for you, or just if your heart resonance just opened up to such extent that it's like, oh, you know, I don't know. Let's clarify. Let's do the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Empress. You're moving in a direction that feels really, really good to you. And there's an energy at the end of that direction. Feels not only good, there's happiness there. There's all sorts of great energies at play as you move towards this, as you make your way towards this, whatever that is, or whoever that is. Okay, nice. Clean-cut energies, I like. All right, let's see what's going on here. Seven of Swords in the recent past, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, the Three of Wands. You've been wanting to make your way out of this for a while, where you felt that it was time a while ago. That's why the universe is kind of there, finally, you know, because you felt it. You felt it that you needed to go. I don't think you did, though. And that's probably just the beginning of you starting to. Let me do the Chariot in the recent past, the Seven of Cups, the Hangman, the Two of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so you are starting a process of removing yourself from a particular situation. You're very much, almost 100% in tune with your energies that are telling you go, just don't stop, just go. But your mind is coming into play at times, you know, doubts, questions of all sorts of things. all sorts of stuff going on in there. And when that happens, you stop. You're still in alignment with the energies that tell you go, 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 go. But your mind is taken over, and when your mind is taken over, there's definitely breaks throughout this process of you walking away from something. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. The Strength card, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands. Arguing with yourself through the process, which is quite normal, because there comes the mind and then what you truly feel inside, and those contradict each other, and then there's going to be a whole lot of stuff going on. So I feel like this whole process, as it started unfolding of you walking away from something, it was quite stressful, quite pressing, and quite inner conflicting. Is there such a thing? I don't know. There is, but not place like that in a sentence. But anyways, a lot of inner struggle through it, which made this whole situation feel difficult, but also right. Despite the difficulty, it did feel right that you would go, go, go. Okay. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles. In the current situation, you get the World card, the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. You're very determined to complete this process because it's not ready. Well, you're almost done with it, but you're not done. But very determined to just complete it. Get it all done and over with. Still working on it. You have times in which, you know, it's so goddamn difficult that you kind of want to bail and just like, I'm not going to do shit anymore, I don't care. But nah, the determination is there. So again, no matter how difficult it gets, I still see you pushing through. For the Five of Pentacles, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords. And the closer you get to the end line for this process, the better you feel. It's kind of like a relief. You know, with each day that you get closer and closer to completing this process of removing yourself from something, it's like, oh. And that's when you're getting caught off guard by your own mind. Because that's when your mind kind of comes in and is like, oh, you're relaxed for a split second? Okay, let me give you something to think about. So you might have those times in which you feel like, oh my God, I'm almost there. I can't believe it. Okay, let me just chill for a little bit. Let me just take a little night for myself and just do me, you know, for a split second. And then you plan for that to just chill for the night. And then you can go to sleep. You get, you know, your mind is going at 100 miles an hour all of a sudden. And it's like, oh my God, my night is ruined now. Which I don't think it is. But that's the perfect opportunity, again, for your mind to step in, you know. When you decide to chill for a little bit because you feel better and better. Where there's no more arguing with yourself. Well, not as much until your mind comes in. So it does feel like you're getting there. Slowly but surely. Let's do the Ace of Swords in the current situation. The Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. But there's a sense of recognition on your side this time around, not like in the past. In the past, you would have just gone with, oh, now my mind is taken over, so now I'm just going to go nuts and think about all sorts of thousands of things that are not even true. Whereas this time around, you're acknowledging that your mind comes in, and when that happens, you slow down a little bit, and you're acknowledging all of that, which makes it quite okay. It's like, well, it is what it is, you know. It's one of those days today. So I'm not going to argue with that. Whereas in the past, you did argue a lot with every day. Probably. Okay. Man, you're almost there with this one. And it's getting better and better as you get closer and closer to the end line here. For the lovers in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Ooh, this is so freaking amazing, this energy. Again, a connection shows up. I don't even care who this person is, where they're at, if they're there physically or not, because the physical aspect of them doesn't even matter. It's the energy of this connection. It feels so nurturing at some point, where it almost feels like when you need it the most, it's kind of there, as very nurturing, very kind of holding you. But the energy of the connection, not the person. Do not go in, oh yeah, yeah, they're always there. Put them to the side. The energy of this connection that you feel to that person that you put to the side is very, very nurturing, and it's kind of like it's almost like a weighted blanket type of a thing. No, in the way that it feels, but it kind of wraps you around with love and protection and nurturing, a lot of nurturing, and especially in those times of need. And that's when you have your aha moment, when you're going through a little bit of a hard time here, again, feeling a little disconnected even from your heart. And then this kind of starts feeling out of nowhere. And it's like, oh. And you feel loved and protected, So it's kind of nice the way it comes in. But it's coming almost out of nowhere. Like, oh, I didn't expect this to show up. Interesting. Let's do the star in the immediate future, the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords. Okay, you're healing something. You're very determined to go ahead and heal something very painful. I don't know what that is, but because that's where your focus is headed towards. Like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I can't wait to get this done. Type of a deal. Okay. Let me do the Tower in the immediate future. The King of Swords, the Magician, the Nine of Wands. Again, so much driven type of an energy in this reading that it's not even funny. I think you've covered the whole year with so much movement, and it's not typical for an earth sign, any earth sign, to show up with so much at once. But sometimes it happens. But you definitely want to get something done, which no fucking clue what that is, but it's part of some sort of your own manifestation, and you want to get something done that has to do with that. You do have resistance along the way, but it's your own, and I see you recognizing that also. There's a lot of awareness too on your side throughout the reading, so I'm happy to see that. Not to say that it's just going to make things a whole lot easier, but it will make them a little easier than they should be, as you go through these processes. But yeah, getting something done here. That I feel it has to do with this connection, because it's related with the Tower here to it. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe just with you. I have no idea. But yeah. Okay. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. The Death card, the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands. Definitely ending something. Definitely ending something here. You're in the middle of doing that. Kind of giving me a sense of, you know what? It gives me more headaches than I anticipated. I knew it was going to be hard, but this is nasty. Hard. So I'm like, okay. But yeah. It's going to get easier as you get closer and closer to the ending of this. And I feel like it already is starting to, so you might get there sooner than you think. But you're in the middle of this process, and that kind of takes up your whole energy of closing whatever this is off. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.